Hello again. This week, I want to explain just a little bit about narrative and expository writing. They're sort of similar at times. And for our first assignment, the Life Brand essay, I'm actually looking for kind of a hybrid. I'm looking for a bit of both, in that a narrative tells a story, provides action, entertains, some conflict, some dialogue, and an expository informs, explains, has a central idea or a thesis, and a strong sense of organization. And I want a bit of both elements. You'll see in my rough draft. You're going to write it in the first person. So therefore, it is about you. And therefore, we do tell a little bit of a story. It has characters. You're the character. And ideally, right, you're going to have some sort of an action that revolves around explaining or informing to your reader, right, your viewpoints or, your breakdown of what this story means as far as our prompt goes. So we'll actually have a thesis. It may be a little bit implied. And it definitely will have a central idea because we have a prompt that we're writing from. And so it's the combination of these two elements that will sort of create a little bit more interest. It's sort of an informal paper. And sometimes, it's just good sort of principles of writing that we can start to develop here in our first unit, and then try to find ways to also make sort of academic writing more interesting later. We won't necessarily turn it all narrative, but basic ideas of how to create a hook for your reader, right? How to relate to your reader, and how to keep some of those narrative elements that might have some descriptive elements as well. That's not on my list right now, but it should be. And while still maintaining a central theme or idea, and still putting that expository, informational bits to it alongside of it. So it's not all writing fits into one mode entirely. And this is just a good case of that. So for this essay, you are going to have a little bit of both.